Hola, how is everyone? I hope good. I am Sunny with Healing Power of Divine Universe, and I am here with the Earth Signs readings for June 2021. What is going to happen this month, what to expect, what's going on. With that being said, I ask that you hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you're notified when I upload more videos, hit that like button, and share this video if you think others can benefit from my messages. If you'd like to donate to my channel, there's a link below. I'd greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, let's get started and see what is happening with the Earth signs for the month of June 2021. First card I pulled is Ten of Cups, baby. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is happiness. This is family. This is love. This is coming together with somebody. Coming together with a person that you love. Coming together as a family. Creating all 10 cups, all those cups of love. That is a beautiful way to start this. And a great way to look at June 2021. Because your next card is Destiny. You are destined to have this family. You are destined to have this happiness. Maybe you had your happiness ripped away from you because of lies and deceit. Because of unfair dealings. If you've done that or somebody else, I hear that you've gone through a lot, but you're ready to have that 10 of cups. Maybe you were married to somebody that was unfaithful to you, lying to you, using you. There was a lot of deception and lies around money, I'm hearing, around family. But you're destined to have a happy home. You're destined to have all 10 cups of love. We have the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is happy news on an emotional level. This could be even represent a child, a sensitive child. I feel that with the cups coming out so much and Cancer being so prominent in your reading, that this does have to do with Cancer or a water sign, Pisces or Scorpio. But since I said Cancer, I feel like it's more towards a Cancer. We have challenging times. I feel that you have been in challenging times. But I think this will be the end of the challenging times. This month will really help you shield and guard yourself against anything and everything that's coming at you. Remember that when we are faced with challenging times, it is a way for us to grow and learn and really move towards our future, towards, just success, gaining wisdom, really breaking through those challenging times. Spirit never gives us anything that we cannot handle. Loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. So you're probably learning this. Maybe you've had your 10 of Cups taken away from you. Maybe you have been in a relationship that was not so satisfying. But at some time in your life, if not this month, or you have been feeling very lonely. But we need to remember that we're never alone, because we always have Source himself. We always have our angels, our guides, our ancestors. And at times, Source will make us be alone so we connect with ourselves, so we can see the bigger picture of what is going on, what people are doing to us, who we are involved in, what we're involved in. Challenges. So you are facing challenges. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms. If you are open, please take over, Divine, and guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. So God is stepping in because you have turned to God himself to help you through these challenging times. And if you haven't, then it is time to connect with the higher power, with your angels, your guides, your ancestors, with Source himself, and ask them to please help guide you through these challenging times. Help you learn the lessons that you need to learn so you know why you have been faced with these challenging times. We have first house, self. Physical body, outlook, self-image, life philosophy, consciousness, opinions, awakening, self-awareness, arrival, expression, gateway, entry point. This is a sign of Aries, so Aries is strong in your reading today. We have Scorpio, the animal, so Scorpio is strong in your reading. Transformation, intense, passionate, secretive, carnal, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal, resourceful, mysterious, regenerative, compulsive, destructive, and manipulative. Scorpio and Aries has been coming out a lot in every reading I've been doing. So if you are dealing with a Scorpio or an Aries and you are facing challenging times, it could be because of these two signs. Because we have the fighting card. So you're going to be fighting a battle. You're going to put on this armor and you're going to fight something till you win. And I hate to use win or lose, but I feel that in this case you are going to finally win something that you've been fighting against for a long time. If it's even just a truth coming out and being revealed, it's something that you have been really wanting to battle, get it over with, and be able to move on to your Ten of Cups. Just remember, we are strong enough to make it through anything. And at times we need to choose our battles. We have Judgment. Judgment's a sign of Cancer and Scorpio, so I'm telling you, water signs are very prominent in the Earth signs readings today. Judgment is renewal, revival, really being judged maybe in the past for something harsh, or maybe you were judging somebody harshly. Maybe you were judging this water sign harshly off of gossip, off of rumors, off of lies. And I think that those lies and the gossip and everything that has been going on in your situation is out in the open, or it's going to be out in the open in the month of June. I think it's going to help you bring back together a relationship that was broken a long time ago. And I do feel that it was broken because people were spreading lies, gossip, rumors. Maybe somebody in your family was creating this delusion so you wouldn't communicate, so you couldn't compare notes, is what I'm hearing. Whatever it is you're going to come back together. You're going to lay down the harsh judgment. You're going to allow unconditional love back into the situation, which is going to create the Ten of Cups, which is going to create a happy home, a happy family. You might be feeling a little conflicted and defeated, or you have been. If you've been in this position already, you're going to be coming out of it in the month of June, but I do feel this is what you will be feeling in June. I feel that someone here, if it's not you, then it's somebody else, has been judged harshly about maybe a family situation or just in general, which has caused a lot of fighting. And what Spirit's wanting us to do is wanting us to really take off this armor, stop fighting, to really see what has been going on, to really move out of this stage of feeling conflicted and defeated, to come together with our loved ones to make a happy home, to create the unconditional love that each family should have. I do feel that you're going to be doing this, that you're going to revive or have a renewal with someone, which is a water sign, which I feel is Cancer, because I keep saying Cancer, but I could be wrong on that. But I do feel it's a water sign. I do feel that there's going to be a lot of cups of love offered. I think Spirit's made you go into a phase of being lonely to make you think about what has been going on. Maybe you are receiving your karma for isolating a person in your family due to fighting, maybe towards regarding a child, or just to lies, gossip, and deception is what I'm hearing. Ten of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You've been carrying these Ten of Wands for years. Or you have created these Ten of Wands for another person to keep them down. You need to put yourself in whatever situation or whatever phase that I am talking about. Don't make this reading resonate if it doesn't resonate. I feel honestly that this is somebody that you know. I believe that either a group of people or a family member or a family has created these tons of burdens for somebody that they used to love or that they still do love, but they've let the fighting get in the way, stop them from being able to communicate, stop them from being able to have a healthy relationship, stop the love from growing, stop them from having the 10 of Cups that started off with this reading. If you've created this for another person, out of lies, out of jealousy, out of deception, out of thievery, out of pure ignorance, excuse me, but don't take that personal, but I'm just going to say what I'm hearing. It is time to help that person lay down those wands. It is time to stop creating any type of conflict and turn whatever the issue has been into unconditional love. To have forgiveness in your heart, open your mind, and really understand what the situation's been about. When we judge another person so harshly and we don't give somebody a second chance, that's exactly what you're telling the universe you want right back. Maybe it is that this water sign needs to forgive you for something. Maybe it's time to help this water sign lay down these burdens, or you lay down these burdens. Or maybe both of you, by coming together and offering unconditional love and forgiveness for one another. Healing begins. After you do, or after these 10 of Wands are allowed to be laid down, this is what you get. You're going to be able to heal all the wounds that were caused by this stupid fighting, by gossip, by lies, by rumors, by thievery, I'm hearing, by pure ignorance, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So someone here is going through a lot of grief. Maybe you have lost somebody to death. Maybe it has been a family situation that was ripped apart with fighting and burdens that created a ton of loneliness for everyone involved in this situation. That created a ton of conflict and quarreling for something that really should have brought a family together, but instead it ripped apart. I feel like it's a family because we started with the 10 of Cups. Independence. The more you learn to feed yourself on the inside and care for the inner child, the more freestanding you become. Help me feed and love this inner child, dear Lord. It's going to create independence. Or maybe somebody in this situation is a very independent person and they have been judged harshly because of that. We all need to have our own free will. We all need to have independence. We all need to be able to create a life on our own. Do the things that we want to do. Live the way that we want to live without creating fighting, without creating burdens, without creating loneliness. We need to stop trying to hide what has been going on with lies and deception. If we feel grief, it's not because somebody else created that grief. It's because we're allowing ourselves to live in grief. Because everything that comes to an end creates a new door for something new to begin. And that includes losing somebody to death. Ascendant, outlook, worldview, mission statement, expression, effect, role, mark, attitude, outer self, point of view, body image, aura, likeness, approach, impact, first impression. This is a sign of all zodiac signs, so all zodiac signs are present in this reading. Consciousness. You need to connect to your consciousness. You ask how? By growing and learning, by having unconditional love, by connecting to Source himself, to your angels, your guides, your ancestors, and having them lead you to your consciousness. Guilt. There's guilt here. I feel like there's guilt here because of the fact is that there has been lies, there has been deception, there has been thievery, and I have the chills from head to toe. And there's been harsh judgment against somebody, that whomever that somebody is, if it's you or somebody else in your life, did not deserve. Nor should they ever have received it from anyone, because we have no right to judge another human being. Only we ourselves can judge ourselves, and Source himself can judge us. But people take it upon them to judge another person. But we need to remember, we didn't walk in that person's shoes. We're not there living their life, and we never know the full story. High Priestess. Cancer, or High Priestess is Cancer or Pisces. I feel it's regarding a Cancer, because when I see the High Priestess, I look at this as a Cancer. This is intuition. This is secrets being kept until it's time to reveal them. This is the person that we don't ever fuck with, because this person sees everything, knows everything, because this person is not only connected to Source, but this person is connected to their consciousness. And whatever they have gone through, if it's been harsh judgment, it's been carrying these 10 of Wands their entire life, they have learned and grown and are going through it for a reason, because not everybody could be the High Priestess. This is a very strong-willed, very powerful person. This person is very powerful because this person is connected to God himself like no other. This person is very powerful because this person lives with unconditional love in their heart for themselves first, for Source, and then for the people around them. This person sees through all the lies, all the deception, and allows Source himself to guide them through each and every situation. They listen to their intuition. They see through people's bullshit. This person is a badass, and I say it every time. This person is one that you do not fuck with, period. And somebody in this situation has fucked with this High Priestess. Accelerated motion. Look to God himself. Look to the universe. Look to your angels, your guides, your ancestors for each and every bit of information that you need. For them to take your hand and lead you on the path that you need to be led on. To help you grow, to help you expand, to help you know and see the truth. Oh my God. The High Priestess. You got the High Priestess twice in your fucking monthly reading. This is who you're dealing with. This is who has had the harsh judgment put on them. When we do things to hurt another human being, and I'm not saying it's you, put yourself in whatever position you need to be in here. We need to know who we are fucking with. Because I feel that this High Priestess that has came out twice in your reading is the person I'm talking about. And God doesn't make people powerful. They don't make them into the High Priestess unless that person is powerful. Unless that person is a badass. Unless that person is being led by God themselves. This High Priestess is the one that's been judged harshly. That has had all these burdens, all these wands created for them. That has disrupted their love, their family, even with a child. Because somebody in this situation allowed their grief to piss them off. Or because this High Priestess went through so much in their life, this is what they've gone through. because other people have created it, which has left them alone, lonely, or at least so that's what people think. But the high priestess is never alone, because a high priestess represents God himself. The high priestess allows God, her angels, guides, and ancestors to guide her. And when this high priestess feels lonely, she doesn't turn to another human being. She turns to the spirit world. She turns and listens to her intuition so she can have accelerated motion. The guilt is what was done to this high priestess due to a family that was hiding secrets for a very long time, that was covering up that this isn't what the family looked like. This is what the family portrayed on the outside, but when you walked in those doors, there was nothing like this. Somebody here thinks that's about winning or losing. None of us win or lose, because this doesn't exist. All I can say, it's making me emotional, is if an earth sign has done something to a high priestess, you better start praying. And it's because of winning and losing. Somebody here, if it's not an earth sign against a water sign, but somebody here wanted to win at all costs, not knowing that they were fighting in a battle with a high priestess. Health. Somebody's health is going to be affected by this, or already is. That is going to be the karma. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. When we do something horrible to another person, when we stop the growth of someone, when we cause these wands, all these burdens for somebody, we get karma. We'll get it all back. We will have to carry these burdens. This high priestess is going to reveal all your fucking secrets about this fucking family that this family's carried guilt for their entire life. But not only that, but your health is going to take a knock. So if you're having health problems, or you start to in June, or a water sign does, because it's a vice versa type thing, you'll know it's because of what you did to that person or what they did to you. Trust. When love is invited to take over, right actions arise at the right time. Allow me, dear divine, to wait patiently until the timing is right. Let me rest in the unknown until a clear path is shown. Someone here didn't have trust, because all they cared about was winning and losing. So they ignored what Spirit was telling them. They didn't turn to Spirit. They didn't have trust in the divine. But I'll tell you, this high priestess always has trust. This high priestess knows who she is. She knows how powerful she is. And she knows she's so connected to the higher power that she allows all her trust to go in there. Complexity, irates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, and transforms. Sign of Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio. Aries and Scorpio are extremely strong in this. And then Virgo came out in their own reading. Schizophrenia. That's the health problem. You know why? Because whoever lied about this high priestess said they were schizophrenic, which made their family fall apart, which created harsh judgment, which made this person very lonely because people left their life, and created a ton of guilt because somebody here wanted to fucking win or lose. But they aren't. Because you know what? This high priestess isn't schizophrenic. This high priestess is connected to God himself. And because somebody wanted to win or lose in this situation, they created a diversion. They created judgment. They created lies about the fucking high priestess, which they said had health problems and was schizophrenic, when in reality, this person lives by what God shows them, how God guides them. I told you flat out, the high priestess twice in your reading, you fucked with the high priestess. So now you get to face this, because this is the lies that were told about this high priestess, about this water sign, about this Cancer. And people jumped on board. But people were lying because they didn't want the truth of this family, their disgusting fucking things to come out. So instead, they told everybody that this person was schizophrenic. Well, karma's a bitch. Because you know what you get to face now? Or what they get to face? And I'm sorry I'm angry, but I have brothers and sisters that did this to me. That ripped my world apart. Took my family, my child away from me by saying I was schizophrenic. That I had health problems. And created these burdens. Because all they wanted to do was win or lose. To keep their dirty fucking secrets hid. Well, they're out. Because right here is what this high priestess brings the world. This high priestess is this enlightenment. Holy cow. This person is an earth angel. This person is a starseed, a light worker, a rainbow child. Anything and everything that you want to explain is what this person is. They tried to take the enlightenment, what this person brought to this world, what their purpose in life was, away by lying about them, by creating burdens, by creating harsh judgment for lies, because all they wanted to do was win or lose. I've been saying it in every reading, people. Our karma is here. Divine timing's here. And if you are the person that did this to another person, you better start praying. And if somebody did this to you, they better start praying. Because either we're going to receive good karma, or we're going to receive everything that we did to somebody else. We're going to receive this judgment that you probably don't deserve, because people make lies about you. You're going to live the rest of your life feeling this guilt for what you did to somebody else. And God isn't going to let you live it down. Like I said, before you want to go screw somebody over, before you want to create burdens in their life, grief, loneliness, because you grew up in a fucked up family, and you want to continuously put on armor and fight and fight and fight a winless battle, something that nobody's going to win, that you shouldn't be fighting, because you should be living in these 10 of cups, loving one another, supporting one another, sharing your emotions with one another. You better know who you fucked with, because you fucked with the high priestess. We have the high priestess out here twice in the reading. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. Peace.